Give it up for the always happy Lisa. She know everybody. All right, this next guy coming to the stage is here to make you laugh. Give it up for Josh DiDonato!
Quincy Johnson. You guys really gave it up that time. I have to admit. Nothing. Okay. It's a small but mighty crowd tonight. Sometimes if you're in a really crowded bar and you say to somebody, hey, is it cool if I sit here? Sometimes people say, go ahead, it's a free country. Right? And I was thinking, like, I wonder, like, if you go somewhere else, like if an equivalent phrase exists, you know what I mean? Like if you're in a bar in Syria, and you're like, hey, is it cool if I sit here? If people say, go ahead, it's a dictatorship, nobody cares what you do. We'll probably all be murdered in our sleep one day. So take a load off, relax for now. Okay. So as I'm sure you all know by now, we live in California where pot is legalish. It's pretend legal. It's like, oh, my arm kind of hurts. Legal. It's full-on legal in Washington, Colorado, now Oregon, and it doesn't totally matter, though. Does it? If pot is legal? You know what I mean? Like, if you love pot, you will find and smoke pot. Right? Has that not always been the case? Like, nobody's ever said, oh, my friend gave me this awesome joint for my birthday, but I don't know, it's illegal. Flush. Oh, I want to be groovy, but the laws of the land are more important. Nobody's ever said that, right? It's going to be full-on legal in this country in the next few years. And the fascinating thing about that to me is that means that in the future, guys, like 15, 20 years from now, there are going to be parents who sit their kids down and say, you know, you kids have it so easy. When I was your age, when we wanted pot, we had to call a guy. We could just go down to Costco and buy a bunch. Sometimes we would have to wait 3 or 4 hours until we got our pot. And we'd have to hang out with the guy. Have you ever sat and listened to an hour and a half of Dave Matthews Band covers on acoustic guitar to get your drugs? That was no picnic. And you know how we used to have to do our pot? We used to have to smoke it. Yeah, we couldn't get it in a soda or a lip balm or a topical cream. Smoking's very bad for you, Bobby. Don't you ever let me catch you smoking your pot. You eat it or drink it or rub it on yourself like everybody else. That is how we get high in this house, young man. If I find out you've been smoking your pot, you will lose your spaceship privileges. And when you want to take your robot girlfriend to watch a poor person get executed, you'll be on the bus, mister. That last part of the joke was in the future. I don't know if I really... you know that phrase, when people talk about a situation they wouldn't want to get caught dead in, right? Like, I would never get caught dead at Sky Bar. That's one of mine. I was thinking, like, I wonder if there's a situation where I wouldn't mind getting caught dead. You know what I mean? There's got to be a situation where it'd be almost kind of cool. You know, like, I think it'd be pretty cool to get caught dead, just like, shot to death in the street, murdered, covered in blood, with Jeb Bush standing over me, holding a gun covered in my blood. That'd be a pretty good caught dead, right? You know what I mean? Because it'd be good to know, like, you know, some good was coming out of... I thought about using Donald Trump in that example, but I feel like he would get away with it somehow. He would just have some snappy retort and refuse to apologize for murdering me. Do you guys know about what happened with Caitlyn Jenner on the Ellen Show? Some of you know?
Yeah, I watched that.
It's, you know who Caitlyn Jenner is, right? I don't have time to go into who that is. All right. Okay, so Caitlyn Jenner was being interviewed by Ellen DeGeneres, who is a gay. And on the subject of gay marriage, Caitlyn Jenner was iffy. Neutral at best about supporting gay marriage. Yeah, really. And think about that. For Caitlyn, I mean, whatever your own personal views on the subject of gay marriage are, for Caitlyn Jenner to not be 100% on board with supporting gay marriage, that takes balls. That is a dick move. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Good night.
Give it up for Josh, everybody.